India. We've got two lefties who come out for the first time. It's the only sort of concern for Team India. Over the last few months, that's the only spot that's been a sort of a musical chairs sort of a situation. Had Shubman Gill opening the batting, then Sanju came in. Now I think they've sort of frozen on Ishan Kishan, top 8 with 6 left-handers. It's too
time throughout the order. I think that's garbage. There he is, terrific form. Ngidi has an excellent slow.
From the South African perspective as well, Nick, considering they're playing 3 games out in Ahmedabad, pretty similar conditions, west of the country, red soil surface, which you'll get.
You either stick to your strengths, and when you look at the strengths of Aiden, what a shot, what an opening, dismissed, goes all the way, first boundary 6 of the innings, and there's going to be plenty more.
There's just confidence written all over that shot.
Left-hander. It's exactly what he does, but he gets a little too tight, and that is the problem.
It doesn't matter where the fielders are positioned for Ishan Kishan. A little bit of swing on offer for Ngidi. As far as India are concerned, is Marco Jansen.
He's bowling pretty well. So that doing the toss, he wandered over. At their best. Let's be brutally honest, they haven't been at their best. Schedule or just looking at.
Picture of Abhishek Sharma's batting. Of the spell, first ball he faces.
A couple here, and deep extra cover goes out. So
the number of sixes, couple of sixes in the first over.
That's good. Just 2 balls, he hasn't scored yet. Abhishek.
Position this time. Protection on the deep. Not to find red soil surfaces, then off to Colombo. That's where India's challenge will all. I don't think it hit
behind the stumps.
Energy available. That missed it.
231. See what he's trying to do. Over pitch, and you get belted back over your head. 1 bounce for Ishan Kishan will not let you get away with anything slightly loose. 21 without loss. Attack.
He'll be key for South Africa.
Bit of a theory of mine, and probably others as well, that the best performers don't always get the show going.
Perhaps. And I think there was this theory floating around where you would...
There he goes again. Vacant leg side, just picked up, dispatched. And if it's not Lungi Ngidi that gets hit out of the ground, it is Kagiso Rabada.
Wow. Form is such a beautiful thing. Got that long leg in place for Ishan Kishan.
You think? I don't see that enough. I think he's gone Yorker again there, or tried to go Yorker, didn't quite work out, but I think that's a good idea. 3 gone, 30 without loss.
for Ishan Kishan.
Boshed back over Bosch's head. And this time just one bounce. Corbin Bosch is a very useful performer. Been seen in the IPL last year. But he's treated with disdain. This time it's Abhishek. Wonderful, beautiful ball striking. The very best of Abhishek Sharma. Now he's joining in the fun and India are beginning to motor on.
It's about the time that the Kookaburra ball stops swinging, stops doing much of the seam.
That's where he has to be, and even that will fly away off the outside edge.
That lucky there, Abhishek Sharma, but
that's where he has to bowl. Now they're not quite going to carry. Good work in the deep. That is the length. He pretty much that
nicely for the middle overs.
Excellent, terrific comeback, perfect length. A few problems. South Africa under Afghanistan.
Game of this group. Whoever wins that.
Well, this is the. And the ball keeps going further and further. Nokia just welcomed with a little nonchalant clip over deep extra cover. Now he's beginning to motor.
50 partnership and the 50 comes up for India.
Nokia, look at that. They don't need him, do they?
Him.
Gone a long way. Biggest of the night so far. Just helped on its way. 6 more to Ishan Kishan.
And that's the thing with pace. It's a double-edged sword. Ishan Kishan did not even bother giving
get hit over your head, but you bowl a Yorker just for the last 2 or 3. I don't know, it's not easy. It clearly is not easy. But if you continue to bowl in that line and length, that will continue to happen, and that is the problem.
It's an incredible exhibition of skill on display from Ishan Kishan. Pace once again from Nokia.
In fact, quite a bit hotter, the pitches are more used, there's more. Belted, absolutely belted with disdain. He did go for the Yorker, he hasn't got any cover. That is the problem. No cover back for that ball. Again, maybe a little bit of mixed messaging between bowler and captain.
Yeah, Ishan Kishan was almost waiting for that full one.
This time. Oh, well, would you believe it? It's not going for Nokia, but it is for Ishan Kishan. He can't quite believe it. It goes for 6, he goes to 47. Unbelievable, 5 overs, 73.
Wayne Mafaka, what have you got? You know what Abhishek Sharma's got, but Ishan Kishan this evening's got that even better.
Yeah, he's just had a go, hasn't he? I just feel they really relish off that pace on. You really almost have to take a lot of pace off to these guys. They are behind square, and if you over
Kishan, a rare dot ball, and another one which he didn't have much clue of.
and there we go again. Kishan in the slot says thank you very much. Quentin Parker, welcome to India.
Back from the Wilderment and ready for the World Cup.
Ishan himself up a little bit, and he can just swing through
For a drink. Tilak Verma. We'll be focusing on him. Spent a few weeks away from Firth, went in for a surgery. Does not waste much time. There's no man out there in the deep, not maybe enough for it to go all the way. There's a fielder drags.
as he walked out to bat. You know, everybody else kind of took a ball or two, just absolutely perfect timing in every.
Still time for the span of time, Tilak Verma. You remember the tour that he made, very complete T20 package.
Groin injury is also always tough to come back from. They break that spell, and that's what Ngidi's.
loads and loads of fast bowling options. The end of last year. A couple of days back, he played for India A against the USA. Is maybe a ball to see how the conditions are, and then otherwise you get this for the first time this evening. Economy of 7 points. Wrist spinners still like to look at the wickets, but with fingers, if you add the man at long on.
You know, left arm spin to a left-handed batter, just feel break. There you go. Spinning into you, it doesn't matter where it's spinning from, it's spinning out of the ground. Tilak Varma, he gets his first 6 of the evening.
Backward point.
That's it, George.
He's done it again, that's a good length. Emma Parker, that's a better length. It just doesn't.
Misses out on that occasion. Dot ball to end the 8th. It's been very different for Surya Kumar Yadav. Absolute runs this year in. Surya loves to take on that angle. Couple of men converging, and they'll watch the ball sail over. Game on, ready for the contest, says Surya Kumar Yadav.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Shuffles across, shorter, sharper. This should be a good contest.
Well, the ball is travelling, he's gone for 30. Shot! Absolutely bludgeoned. This is aggressive batting at its absolute best from India. The pace, it does not matter of Nokia. He's gone 43 in his 1.5.
Is there another one? This is sailing over the ropes into the hospitality section. They've taken very good care of the scoreboard, the Indian batters tonight. Wanted to go for a big wild slog. Gets an inside edge. Goes over the fine leg boundary. Intention's pretty clear.
There is a point to prove.
Makes a whole lot of room for himself and dispatches that ball into the point region for the second boundary of this over. Markram finishes having conceded 30. That's just right now for this warm-up game. It's the second time. The second time in this innings. It's the inside edge that's been kept busy. One against Markram, now against Jansen. That's how Surya Kumar Yadav has decided to welcome the busiest man in Mumbai this evening, Nick Knight. Hands out. A lot of power generated, beats the fielder and still has enough to go past the boundary.
Whatever length they bowl at the moment, they're being dispatched. It reminds me a little bit, I can't know if you can remember it, but this time last year, a little bit earlier than this time last year, England
knocks him over. That's clipped the leg stump. It's taken everyone by surprise. Tilak Varma. Ball round his legs. There's a Yorker that lands literally at the root of the leg stump. Into the middle. He's somebody who does that very well too. Slowed it down, but Akshar Patel had enough time to read it and dispatch it.
lovely swing of the bat, sweet as you like. Lovely sound off the bat too. Beautiful timing. It was a bit.
Loves that area. Absolutely loves it. It's a pickup shot that is very, very trendy. Have you spent much time trying to... Shuffles across, but there's enough time for the fielder to settle under it. No mistake this time around.
I think that was the slower ball, a slower ball with perhaps a little bit of width and the length that he couldn't quite seize on. Surya Kumar Yadav.
waited for the batter, saw him come out. But the third time, there's an edge that's gone to the boundary in the attack. Rinku Singh does not waste a moment. The blink of an eye, there's another one that's travelled over the boundary.
It's classic Rinku, isn't it? I remember being on commentary a couple of times when he's just blasted the ball to all parts, in particular that shot. Very.
And if you are then defending a total with a lot of
Those reasons. Oh, things are definitely going the way of the men in blue tonight. They've had a number of edges that have gone quickly. It is that sort of...
The morning is quiet and the heart feels light. Slowly, let the water fall softly on the flowers. Come, eat your breakfast. The day has just begun.
Easy now, or you'll splash all the water away. There, good as new. It looks wonderful, Father.
Have some more.
Thank you. It is delicious.
Here, take this bowl. Eat well, my son. There is plenty for everyone.